Well, Nathan and I have come up to my shelter today. We're going to be doing an overnight stay for the first time, and weather's been pretty decent to us. We've been here since early this morning. It's now, just what is it, after 2 o'clock already, and we've just been trying to prep the site. There's a lot different, visiting here for an overnighter than just popping up for, a bit of lunch and a couple hours of hanging out. We've taken a lot of things into consideration. We're drying out some wood around our fire, which we're going to have to keep going the whole night. We've been cutting wood back here. We still have to get some more because this isn't going to last the whole night, but it's a decent start. I've just double topped my shelter, and I've put 2 reflective blankets inside here. They seem to be working pretty well. I've just got to still sort out my bedding. I'll bring you back and show you what that's all about. Nathan kindly made me a little tripod chair, very comfortable, nice and sturdy. That's Nathan, my sturdy friend. And he's made a really great hammock chair here. What do you call this damn thing of yours, your British thing again?
It's a Basha.
Yeah, that's right, that's your Basha. So we got the Basha as just a cover for us. So anyway, it's kind of work in progress, but time is starting to chase us a bit, and we need to get sorted out and decide what we're going to do for the night. Okay, so it's a bit later in the day. It's after 3 o'clock. The sun has gone, temperatures are dropping, and the plan was to do pretty much a bare bones camp as far as bedding and that type of thing went. So I'm just trying out, this is a packer's blanket from like U-Haul. It's very light, and then just a survival outdoors blanket, and that's on top of my wooden bed structure, which I've made. I've just covered it with some other base layers, which are really just a black plastic bag in my hammock chair. But I've tried to make a pocket by clamping the grommets top and bottom on the blanket here, and then we're just really going to be relying on our clothing and see how we last through the night. We've got ourselves a decent fire going, and I mean, I'm feeling pretty warm here, but if you know that's going to have to be tended the whole night, we're going to have to run some kind of flame to stay warm. Nathan is busy with a what is this, pretty much a little super shelter?
Yeah,
kind of.
We're gonna find out how super it is.
Alright, well, I'll bring you back once Nathan's got that straightened out and you can explain all of that. Oh, my help. Tripod chair fell over, damn it. Alright. Lay you down. Yeah, so we're out of sunshine, and the temperatures were below freezing last night up here. So we're not in a position to call a taxi or get no rides. We've been dropped off and we're only been picked up tomorrow around noon, so whatever happens through the night, we're just going to have to deal with it.
Oops. Guess I put my hand over it like a pro. Well, I got some holes I need to patch up, but I can feel heat. It's not that bad. So what I did is I got a Ranger roll. It's just a poncho, a liner. I got the reflective blanket folded over. And then I also brought a down blanket, so I'll have somewhat of a sleeping bag but I'll be sealing these up. Yeah, I can feel it. As soon as I sat up,
Yeah.
I can feel the heat.
Awesome.
It feels good. So hopefully this stays nice and warm. You can see the coal bed there. I don't know if you can or not, but there's a coal bed. And like I said, I need to seal up a couple of holes. But this is it for the night. This is a test. And there's no walking out of here. We got dropped off. So we're gonna make it work. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna sit in that hammock chair over there and feed the fire all night. So hopefully this does work and I'll be able to get some kind of sleep. I'm gonna put my backpack right here, kind of seal that up a little bit. I'll seal that up when I come in. And I like it. I can feel the heat. This is nice. So this is something that I always have on the bottom of my backpack that I take everywhere I go. The problem is that it's never been proven, and if it'll work in freezing temperatures during the winter time, then I think that I'll continue to carry it and it'll be my shelter. Now if I wanted to sit more people in here, it might not be as comfortable, but I can make it work.
Well, 5 p.m. and we're losing light. We've had our respective dinners, and we're going to go wash our pots and pans, and then I guess we'll just sit back and chill a bit and see what the night brings and see what temperatures we're going to be experiencing. Damn dude, your shelter's full of ash.
I know.
Yeah, we got a pretty good little setup here. I think as long as we can stay reasonably warm tonight, we should be good. Okay. Well, it's later in the evening. What time is it?
It's only 6:20.
6:20. Got our little fire going here. And the shelter's all set up, and all is good in the world.
It's snowing.
Yeah, and there's a bit of snow going on. It's melting really quickly. You can just see the flakes kind of going here. Don't let your pack get too wet, Nathan.
Yeah, I won't. I'll put it away.
Jeez, that fire's going nicely. Can they sustain it? This is the question. Whoa. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, I'm lying here, Nathan, and I mean, I'm pretty warm, man. I know we can't sustain that amount of flame all night, but you can feel it. I mean, this is literally the furthest point from the fire. I mean, it's not warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not cold. Afternoon and through the night. So we got a bit of a winter wonderland here this morning. Gonna have to get the fire going again.